So hey besties, if you know me, one of my favorite things to do are budget meals. I love quick, easy budget meals, especially for me who has a large family, because I got the man and them kids. So we have us some Hawaiian bowls, and we also have us some ground turkey. And those Hawaiian rolls were only $4.99, which were kind of high, but Hawaiian rolls are usually always kind of high in my area. I don't know about anybody else's area. And the ground turkey was on sale for only $3.50. So we went on ahead and got a pack of that, and that was £1. And the Hawaiian rolls, they come with 12 sliders, or rolls, I should say. And we're going to go ahead and start by unpackaging them and cutting them in half. And I like the way they packaged it. It's really cute, and it makes it easy for you to work with it. You don't have to do anything. You can just honestly work with it right in the pack. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and slice those in half. And while we're slicing those in half, we have our turkey meat on the stove. We already seasoned it down real good, and we're just going to get it nice and brown. Once your turkey meat is nice and brown, you can go ahead and cut it off and put it to the side. Now, while we're waiting for our turkey meat to get brown, we're going to go ahead and start working on these veggies. I have tomatoes already in the refrigerator, and we also have some onion that was already in the refrigerator. So we're going to go ahead and slice that up, and then we're going to put that to the side, and then our turkey meat should be ready for us. Now, while we're working on our veggies, we can also go ahead and start preheating our oven so that while we are building our sliders, we can go ahead and put it right in the oven after we're done. So now that our turkey meat is ready, we're going to go ahead with that bread, and then we're going to add some cheese. So if anybody who follows me, they see my other budget video that I did. I don't remember which meal I made with it. It wasn't too long ago though, but we have purchased the cheese. This is the same cheese we purchased from our last budget meal. In our last budget meal, we had did the meatball sub. So we went to the supermarket and we was able to get this cheese on sale for $1.99, and I had purchased 2 packs. I didn't use all 2 packs when I did my last budget meal, so I had a pack left over. So we're going to just go ahead and add that on top of the bread. Then we're going to go ahead and add that ground turkey meat, and the pack may look small in the beginning when you first start out, but I promise when you cook it, it is actually a lot of meat. I was able to get the entire bread completely covered with meat, and I still had meat that was falling off the sides. I had to pack on there, try and get that stuffed up in there. I'm telling you, that is a lot of turkey meat. So you do not have to worry about not having enough meat or having to find some meat to add to the meal, because it's going to come out great. So now I have all the turkey meat on top of there. We're just going to pop that in the oven so that cheese comes out. And now that our cheese is melted, our bread is nice and toast, you can go ahead and add some garlic butter on top if you like before you bake it. My kids are not a big fan of that, so I didn't add any on there. And I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting it. And it was acting a little difficult for me to cut it, but we made sure we went on ahead and got through it. After I got that bread cut in half, because I wanted to leave half for my children, and then I was going to leave the other half for the rest of everybody else. My children are they like it very plain when it comes to their sandwiches. They don't like any toppings, any vegetables, anything on there. So I'm just going to add the toppings that we have, which is the tomatoes and the onions, to one other half of the bread. And then I'm going to leave the other half plain. And if anybody want, I have some extra left over that we can just add to theirs individually. So there I go adding the tomatoes, and now we're going to add the onions. If you have any other toppings or condiments, sauces, anything you like to add, the way you like it, you go ahead and add those on top. We're going to flip that bread back over, and then we're going to go ahead and continue to cut them into individual sliders. And when I tell you that tomato jumped out, I was like, where you going? Get back in here. We need you. I had to go ahead, grab that tomato up, pop him back in there, and keep on continuing cutting them into individual sliders. After that, it was time to call the man and them kids, because it was time to eat. Went on ahead, put some french fries in the air fryer, gave them some sliders, a little ketchup on the side, and dinner was done. And we did it for under $20. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe, you give me a like, leave a nice friendly comment, or share it to somebody you may think like it. Bye guys.